Episode 8. Okay, so she punched him. This is what we learned. We learned that Ray actually punched Zay. I did not know that. She punched him. I do not like, so when she tried to leave Zay, he wouldn't allow her to go. He was blocking her movements, following her everywhere, and that would have bothered me. Okay, I did not like that he did that. I hate that it got to a point where she had to actually punch him. But sir, if she don't want to be with you, then stop trying to force her to stay. I didn't like that. Like, stop trying to just hang on. Like, give her space. She may come back around, but give her space. So she said she can't deal with him being out all night and coming home the next day. And I'm like, well, I know that's right. I know that's right, BIT. I won't be able to deal with that either. And then when you come home, you don't want to tell nobody really where the hell you been. You don't want to acknowledge your faults. But when I tell you I don't want to be with you, you want to sit up here and try and pigeonhole me. No, let me go the same way I let your ass go the night before when you left and then come back to 8 in the morning. I need the same space and freedom right now. Okay, so yeah. What else? She has the audacity to say that she don't want him to touch her because she don't know where he been. I'm like, but you got a whole gold box up there with kinky stuff in it that you was doing with old boy, and when they found it, he didn't even trip. Oh, okay. Well, he's saying he wants her to trust him, and I just felt like, Zay, but you're not giving her a reason to trust you. You want her to trust you, but you're not giving her nothing. So that's not going to work. He says that he been out here trying. And I'm like, but you can't be saying that you're trying and then you turning around and you leaving and then you're not returning until the next day. That's disrespectful. Okay. So Ray says she's done. But he keeps invading her privacy. She go in the bathroom. Would you stay? No. She go outside. He over there gonna tell her, he gonna go to the elevator. Like, can you come talk to me, please, please? Can you come talk to me, please, 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 please? And she's like, no, I'm good. Like, I'm not gonna come talk to you or whatever. He's like, okay. He clicks on the elevator, stands, looks over at her and says, I love you, and then leave. I said, what in the weirdest was this? It's giving, I'm about to go harm myself. I'm about to go unalive myself because you don't want to be with me. That's what it was giving. I said, I don't like how he did that. He probably be playing on the words. I don't know. I don't like that. But anyway, Shanique and Zay, she tells him he was wrong, and she thinks he uses his past as an excuse because Zay wanted to talk to Shanique. That ended up going left. You know why? Because Zay feels like he wasn't being heard or understood, when honestly, I think at times he doesn't hear or understand what others are coming from. And he's so used to being misunderstood that he just fights people. I don't get it. So he says that Ray left him like everyone else. And this is what Shanique said that he told her. And she was like, I feel like you let your past hold on. Like, you be trying to use your past as an excuse for situations that are isolated and have nothing to do with that. Like, though her leaving you ain't really the same as the other people that have left you. She's at least been here for you. You know what I'm saying? So like, what? So she says that everyone is patient with him because of what he's been through. And she feels that he should show the same grace for Ray, because we don't know what Ray been through. And I said, well, you got a point there. We don't know what Ray has been through and what causes Ray to act the way that she acts. Okay. And she's always a physical person. And I don't think that's anything wrong with being a physical person, but I just feel like she leads with that often. Okay. As though that's the only thing she has to offer. Talking about I think Zay won't find another woman because I can clean, I cook, and I know how to F. Like, who says that? But when they ask you why you love him, you can't even explain that. Like, girl, shut up. What else? Zay, I said, Zay, you talk too much. And then he does this thing where he cusses and he gets disrespectful. Okay, you like to overtalk people, you talk too much, you cuss. Anybody finna be sitting up here like, we grown. I'm not finna talk to you like that. You came to me wanting to have a conversation with me. Now I'm giving you my feedback. You want to be mad. Let's not and say we did. Okay. So I just said Zay needs time to himself. He needs to sit back and he needs to reflect on that. Give me 1 second. Let me see something. Okay. Let's see. Okay, perfect. Okay, where else am I? Okay, so Ray and Jake, she tells him, listen, I broke up with Zay. I feel like this could have been episode 9. Was this episode 9? I think. Let me see. Okay, maybe not. Okay. So she tells him that she broke up with Zay. They're no longer together. She tells him they argue a lot. Okay, this is when Ray meets up with Jake. She tells him about moving all of her stuff out. She speaks on well, what I feel like she gave him a lot of the spiel about her being single and what happened because she was hoping that Jake was going to end up being with her in that moment. That's what she was hoping for. But Jake was like, I'm trying to fix things with April. I've already told her that. That's what we're working on. So I don't know if y'all noticed, but Ray's face looked cracked and it looked sad. Like, dang. Okay, I was hoping I was gonna, because I still have that connection. But some part of me made me feel like if he would have kept April, I think Ray would have been okay being a side chick for some reason. I don't know, it was some about it. But anyway, so Madeline has gotten to a place where she's ready to marry Colby. Shocking. She asked him about his regrets, and he was trying to make it real. What he says that he was trying to make it real for her. Okay, basically showing her how she could feel if he goes off and be with somebody else and how it could hurt her. So she tells him, listen, I'm done, because it's the fact that he does not like to accept responsibility for his actions. Instead of just saying, I should have never did that, he wants to say, oh, I was trying to make it a real process for you. Sorry, it's already a real process because she just lived with somebody else for 3 weeks. Like, what do you think you're doing? What do you think you're doing? But somebody in the chat said it best earlier. I think it was Tia. They do the same thing to each other. They about the same type of life. Okay, period. What did I say? I said I know Madeline is upset and all, but I just don't trust her and think she's a gimmick as much as he is. Okay, so they the same bit. Period.